Welcome back to our channel. This video we decided to talk about biphobia and some of the issues that we have encountered with it.
So for you all who don't know what biphobia is the intentional and unintentional dislike or disregard for bisexual people or for people who like their gender, two or more genders basically.
Exactly.
So I guess I'll start with my story. So for most of my life, after I came out, of course, I identified as a lesbian, simply because it's just a little bit easier to describe and make people understand. Now, I knew even when I first came out as a lesbian, I wasn't a lesbian. I liked men. I mean, I prefer women heavily, but men were okay, I guess. They are still okay, I guess. So I came out that way, and the reason why I decided to come out as a lesbian was because there's so much dislike and distrust when it comes to bisexuals and dating. So it's either this: I come out as a bisexual and I either get one, sexualized by men because, oh, she's a bisexual, she's gonna want to have a threesome with her and her girlfriend. No. Or completely be disregarded by the type of woman I like. And for those who don't know, I usually am more attracted to more masculine presenting women than, well, that's not necessarily true, but for the most part, that's what I've dated. So I remember one specific story where I was completely in denial about my bisexuality. I was talking to this one girl, and like me and her had been talking and dating for like almost like 2 months. And she was like, "You're bisexual." I don't know what, she was saying that first of all in a way to hurt me and demean me as a person, which also was just like really the wrong thing to do. And it made me feel really shitty. But she kept saying, "You're bisexual, you're bisexual, you're gonna leave me for a man, you're gonna talk to a man, you're just gonna leave me." And like, it made me so upset. Like, I cried and like I was really hurt. And then me and that person just ended conversation there because my feelings were so hurt by her accusing me to be something I wasn't. And in hindsight, I think the fear around that was that I actually am a bisexual and I already know this about myself, but that's kind of a hard thing to admit, especially when it has such a negative connotation, such a negative view in the queer community.
So I guess I'll start with my story. Growing up in the South, it really wasn't talked about. Like, if you were bisexual, you were seen as greedy. I mean, I've dated 2 bisexual women. The first one, when me and her were dating, it was kind of confusing to me because I felt like, okay, so you're dating me, but at any time, any given chance, you can up and leave me for a cisgender man. I was identifying as a lesbian at the time, and even then, like, as our relationship progressed, we talked about it more and I got educated about it. So I guess it wasn't until my second relationship with a bisexual woman that I felt more comfortable with myself, and I actually started to ask questions without offending her. But because like Ren said, the stigma and the connotation of bisexual people being bad or having a negative stigma that comes with it. I just feel like bisexual people are very valid. Their feelings are valid. Who they decide to date is who they decide to date. Does not make them less of a person, and they should not be made to feel like they have to choose a side to date.
I mean, currently I'm in a relationship with a man, and that doesn't make me less of a bisexual because Kay will tell you, I look at women all the time. It gets on his nerves a little bit. But I'm still as girl crazy as ever, but I also will appreciate that men are attractive and I am attracted to them. About that, not that any of that really matters right now because I am in a committed relationship, but that doesn't mean that, even though I doubt me and him will break up, that if it did happen, I might date a woman, I might date a man, I might date a non-binary being. So I actually kind of err closer to the side of pansexual, but it falls under the bi umbrella.
I say that they are I say that they are pansexual all the time, but they choose to say that they are bisexual.
because I do have my own limitations that like I'm working through. So that's just simply why I choose to identify as bisexual. But yeah, so as always, please comment, like, and subscribe, and share our videos, because I know it's nice to hear our voices and we talk about so many great things, but we need to educate other people.
Yeah. And also, I will be dropping down the links to all of our social media platforms so you guys can follow us on those as well. And as always, this has been Ren'sKaseTV.